I went to school just to please my dad, developed some anger as aftermath. I fell off the course while you wait for a Porsche. I'm coming in late off a helipad. I ain't got that money, my nose always running.
Yo, what's up everybody? I know I look a little different, but you know, sometimes when you're mowing the lawn, you know, the lawnmower kind of gets out of your hand, and then you trip at the same time, and you fall a little bit, and you come out looking a little different. But you know, it'll grow back. Everything grows back, except for maybe your investment in the Reginalds. But hey, other than that, we're gonna be looking at Grumpy Bunnies. And Grumpy Bunnies, these little spooky little dudes, they are doing their giveaway. Their giveaway for the Happy Halloween airdrop, which is going to take place on November 21st. All you have to do is hold a Happy Halloween CNFT, and boom, airdrop happening. So good luck to everybody who has one. If you don't have one and you want it, buy it soon, because they're probably going to take a snapshot soon. I don't know if they are, but that's just what most projects do. And you don't want to buy it the day before, because then you might have bought it for no reason. The other thing I want to talk about is Claymates is releasing their white paper on Sunday, the 21st as well. So 21st, and yeah, that's going to be something to check out. The reason why I'm bringing this up, I mean, yes, it's awesome that Claymates is finally going to have a white paper, but I mean, Claymates is a blue chip, and Claymates has not been trending in the right direction. So if you want to get in on a Claymate, you know, they're down about 750 ADA from their high. So getting in now is not a bad time. Not to mention, ADA is currently at like 191, so it's even cheaper than, you know, it's been in a very long time. And, you know, kind of going on the same path if you wanted to get into Yummies. Yummies are also way down. I mean, I bought mine for $350 about a month ago, and they're half off now. So yeah, if you're looking to get into some blue chips or some really solid projects for cheap, now is the time to do it. In my opinion, they could continue to fall a little bit. I think this week could be a little harsh for cryptos in general, but you know, I do think very soon cryptos are going to kind of take off. So there may not be a great opportunity to buy in the future, but right now is at the very least a decent opportunity. Yeah. Other thing I'm gonna mention is Lucky Lo-Fi from the Lucky Lizards. I minted one like right before my last video that I made, and I wasn't sure if I was able to use it. I mean, I know I own it and I minted it, and the whole point of NFTs is to like have ownership, but I just wanted to make sure. So they said, yeah, go ahead and use it, just give me a shout out. So I mean, I was gonna give you a shout out anyways, but yeah, man, this music is awesome. I like the little art, little lo-fi stuff, and you're going to continue to hear it throughout my video. I've been using it since the beginning, so thank you guys. And because I actually had that conversation with one of the mods in the Lucky Lizards chat, he actually was talking to me about, well, first he said Pavia, and he was like, you know, I really missed my opportunity on Pavia. And I was like, yeah, it's kind of funny. I did too, because I made a video on it, and I still didn't buy one, because I was like, well, 99 is a bit much, and now they're at like 300 a piece or something. And we can go check, but not important, not what I'm covering. But then he said, you know, he's like, I'm going to go crazy on Cornucopias. And I was like, how have I not heard about Cornucopias? So that's what I'm covering now. Cornucopias, they have their white paper, and it's another MetaVerse. And there's these 4 dudes, Rob Gregg, Josh Jones, Geoff Hewitt, and Anthony Renix, I'm assuming. Hopefully I don't butcher those. But they have this experience, you know, and all of them, I'm probably just going to leave this up. Maybe I'll go to another, probably better picture. But they have experience combined with Unreal Engine 4 and 5 developers, web developers, graphic social media, project managers, character and background artists, level designers, game and storytellers, and contract developers. So they're teaming up to make Cornucopias. Alright, so before I get into Cornucopias, they have 10.3k followers, and how this game is going to be run is you don't need to have an NFT to play the game. The only NFTs I believe that they're going to be giving out at first are land NFTs, and those will give you benefits, and you're going to want them, but you don't need them to play. So they want as many people to play as possible to kind of keep the game thriving, and it's going to work kind of like the last game I talked about. You're going to be able to make certain things and sell certain things, but I don't know, because I looked through their white paper and I kind of wrote down some notes. I'm not going to actually go into details because it would take me forever. Like the last one was 20 minutes, and sorry about that. But yeah, I don't know if those items are actually going to break and kind of keep value, but we'll figure all that out later. But I'm going to show you this video. I'm going to mute myself, and you're going to be able to see, you know, what Cornucopias is. Alright, so I tried to show what Cornucopias was through this this video, but the audio got copyrighted, so I'm gonna kind of just talk about it a little bit as it goes through, because I think the trailer is really cool. Like, I want you guys to be able to see it, so hopefully it'll let me show the trailer as long as I keep the volume off. Still trying to figure out how copyright issues work and all that, but yeah, like I said, they look like little globes, but I guess they also call them bubbles. You have like this underwater area, maybe for fishing or something, making food through like cooked fish. Maybe you can chop, maybe you can chop down trees for like firewood, and then maybe like cook the fish on the firewood or something like that. Just kind of guessing here because not too much is set in stone. It looks like there's a little farm patch. Maybe this is where you get your mail, that little mailbox. Maybe you'll have to fill this with water or something. Maybe it's always just there for show. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. There's a little house right here. You can rent out these houses. I'll talk about that later. Some of them won't be houses either. Some of them will be like motels or skyscrapers or something along those lines. And I also believe, based on what they said about mounts, so a mount is something like a bicycle or a dragon or like a dog that you can like ride on, and it helps you traverse the land a little bit faster, so you don't just have to walk from place to place. But if it was just as big as this, then it wouldn't be, in my opinion, a need for a mount. So I think that the land's actually going to be bigger than what this portrays. So yeah, that's Cornucopias. I thought their little intro video, their little trailer was pretty cool, and I'm not going to go through their entire white paper, but I wrote down some things that I thought were important, and I'm just going to kind of talk about them. So it's going to be using Unreal Engine 5, and it's going to be able to be played on mobile or on a PC. Anyone can play, and there's unlimited characters. Land is limited, but they are trying to give out, from what they said in the white paper, as much land as possible to as many players as possible, but eventually it will be limited. They are using Epic Games Marketplace assets to speed up production, but will slowly get rid of those assets and put their own hand-drawn and customized assets in there. I don't know if it's hand-drawn, but like computer-generated assets. So they're just doing that to kind of get a jump start so that they can have something to give us. There's going to be coin holders, so as you do like various tasks, and there's also mini games in the game. So like, let's say there's like a foot race or something and you win, or you come in second or whatever, you get a percentage of coins. Those coins will let you vote on features for the game. So it's kind of like a DAO, but you won't be able to vote on the operations of the game, like, you know, what the developers decide to do in that aspect, I guess, but you can vote on the features. So it's kind of a gray area, but like, not really. They explain it better. It's not essential to own land, but it is beneficial. So the example is, if you own like a skyscraper, and somebody needs to sleep or something, you can rent out your home to somebody who doesn't have their own home to sleep in. So the only reason I can think at the moment why this would be important is there is an energy system. So how that works is when your character runs out of energy, he can no longer, or she can no longer do any tasks. So every mini game takes energy, and every mini game gives you the potential to earn rewards, whether it's an NFT or a blueprint or a level up through experience or whatever. You kind of get rid of your energy. A lot of mobile games work this way, and there's a few ways to regenerate energy, and I am guessing that maybe one of them is sleeping in like a skyscraper or a motel or something. The other ways to regenerate energy are eating consumables such as pizza or bread. Certain level ups, I think, like when you level up from, like, let's say level 2 to 3, you get some of your energy back as well. and if you increase your total energy amount, I think you also gain some energy when you do that. But all the specifics will come into play, you know, as the game gets further on in development. I heard from the guy in Lucky Lizard Club that they are looking for a December, maybe January mint date for their land, but it's not set in stone yet. So I'm not really good with outros, as you can probably tell from all my other videos, but yes, this is the start of my outro. Feel free to leave. I want to say thank you to the people in Lucky Lizard for shouting me out. I didn't ask you to do that, but you did, so thank you. You're awesome. Your music has been chilling me out the whole day. I kind of forgot that I've had it on. You're awesome. And yeah, Cornucopias looks really promising, and I wish you guys all the best of luck when trying to mint.